Hey everybody, this is Shaman Sister Sin, and you're listening to the Meditations and More podcast brought to you by Little Shaman. That's me, the Little Shaman. Today I wanted to talk to you about the difference between being accepted and accepted. You will often hear narcissists say that they want to be accepted for who they are. This is a normal desire in human beings, right? I mean, we all want that, and the narcissist is no different in that regard. However, this desire in the narcissist is convoluted and selfish. Like all of their emotions and desires, it's twisted and unrealistic when compared to what other people mean when they say that. If a non-narcissistic person has done something terrible to you, if they've hurt you, they'll usually understand that that behavior was not acceptable and that the relationship will, and probably should, end now. They might not like that, but they will understand. The narcissist does not understand this. The narcissist believes that you are being cruel and unfair because you will not accept them for who they are. The idea that being a cruel, abusive monster with no feelings is literally not acceptable in any relationship does not occur to them. And it wouldn't matter if it did. They are the exception to that rule and to every rule. If you really cared, you'd stop making a big deal over things and accept the narcissist as they are. They're not as bad as you're making them sound. The truth is, narcissists don't want to be accepted with an A. They want to be accepted with an E. They want to be the exception to the rule, to all the rules. They want everything they do to be okay, no matter how horrible it is, and anything less than that is unfair. Now, this is so unrealistic as to be almost laughable, but they truly believe that that's how it should be. Nothing they do should be cause for punishment or consequences or ending the relationship, ever. They are owed blanket acceptance for any and everything they do. They don't even really have a reason, usually, for believing this other than that they aren't really that bad. You're just making them look worse than they are because you hate them and you're evil or crazy or stupid, whatever they're always trying to say. That's another reason that they won't change. They are completely unable to appreciate how terrible and damaging their behavior really is. It doesn't bother them, so it's not that big of a deal. How it affects you does not matter at all. Let me give you an example. A narcissist is thrown out of the house by his wife. He rants and raves about how cruel she is because she is, quote, taking his family away just because he said something she didn't like, end quote. Boy, that wife really sounds evil, doesn't she? Sounds like he just made some offhand comment and she just threw him out because she's mean and terrible, right? That's really awful, that poor guy. Except that the thing he said that she didn't like was that he told their young son Mom tried to run Dad over with the car, which was totally made up. And why did he do that? He was angry that she wouldn't let him buy something they couldn't afford. Yeah, the story looks a little different now. That's a true story too, that really happened to somebody. So instead of mean wife tries to make husband homeless and steal his family, the story is actually cruel father abuses family by trying to turn son against mother because he's mad. The narcissist wants you to overlook and dismiss this type of outrageous, totally unacceptable, and completely intolerably abusive behavior as them just blowing off steam or running off at the mouth. They don't have any idea of the damage they're causing to the people around them, and they don't care. They wouldn't care if they did know. If you could succeed in making them understand, it wouldn't matter. They just want you to make an exception for them so that they don't have to suffer any consequences they might not like. And they will emotionally blackmail you into doing it by saying you would do it if you really cared about them, even though they could care less about you. The audacity of that it's really just unbelievable. They want you to continue to allow yourself and your family to be abused, tortured, and mistreated, to have your peace completely ruined for the rest of your life because the consequences of the narcissist's actions, such as you ending the relationship, are unpleasant for the narcissist. They don't care how it affects you at all. That's why they don't want things to change. They want to be accepted, not accepted. In point of fact, narcissists truly don't care how you feel about them at all. They don't care if you accept them or like them or love them or hate them. Not really. What they care about is that you don't leave. If your feelings change and you start hating them and you attempt to leave because of that, that's when they'll care. And they will often pull out all the stops to make you stay. But if you just stay in the situation and hate their guts every day from dusk till dawn, that won't matter to them. You're there to fulfill a purpose, and that's all. It could be to give the narcissist a stable environment, or to make them look good, or to provide a cover for some illicit activity, or to provide an income, to do house chores. Whatever it is, you're just a tool. The narcissist does not understand you, worry about you, or care about you at all. They probably don't even really know you. It's not uncommon for narcissists not to even know basic information about their loved ones, such as the names of extended family members or their favorite color or food. That's pretty amazing, right? Like, if you've known somebody for even just a few months, let alone a couple years, you would know those things. But they don't know because they don't care. The last time you bought a pair of scissors or a hammer, did you wonder about where it came from or how it was made? No, right? Narcissists don't wonder about their tools either. They don't care about it. They simply want to be able to continue to act however they want. Disrespectful, rude, inconsiderate, abusive, without any consequences at all, ever. And if you won't allow that, you're cruel and evil. I hope this clears a few things up for you. As always, I look forward to your comments, questions, and suggestions, so please keep those coming. I take appointments online and over the phone Monday through Friday. So if you're interested in speaking with me, you can visit littleshaman.org and click the Book an Appointment tab to go ahead and do that. You've been listening to the Meditations and More podcast brought to you by littleshaman.org. That's me, Little Shaman. May the Great Spirit bless you and have a wonderful day.